How is it going, everyone? Jiraiya Gaming here, and welcome back to episode number 31 of my Jiraiya's Topic Wednesdays. Now, before we get into this one, I want to say a massive thanks to all of you guys that have been really supporting this series. I just come to the realization that I'm actually at 31 episodes, which is a milestone. Well, 30 was a milestone, to be honest, but nevertheless, I want to take the time out to say thanks to all of you guys for your massive support on this series. It really means a lot, especially you guys taking the time out of your busy schedules to subscribe, to come watch my videos, share your thoughts and opinion on my videos. And whether it be you're disagreeing with me or you're agreeing with me, I just love the dialogue, love to talk to you guys in the comment section. That's what this series was created for, and you guys are doing exactly that. So thank you guys for that, and thank you guys overall for your continued support on my channel in general. I really and truly appreciate it as well. So thank you guys for 31 episodes. I really appreciate it. Now, I also want to say that this topic was recommended by a good friend of mine, Flawsy. The link to his channel will be in the description down below, so you guys can go and check his channel out. He does commentaries and he does do a few topic videos as well. In fact, he did a topic video on this topic and recommended, asked me if I could do one as well in regards to the same topic, which is why I'm doing it. So if you guys could go and check his channel out, or rather check that video out as well if you guys want to, then be sure to definitely leave your own thoughts and opinion on it, and as well as let him know that I sent you, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed and enjoy his content. Now, do I think that money buy happiness? It's a tough question. I personally think it doesn't necessarily buy happiness, or at least the everlasting happiness that most people seek. But I think you probably can buy some happiness, temporary happiness. In my opinion, that's what I would call it, temporary happiness. There's a lot of things you can buy temporarily. But what I mean by temporary happiness, what do you mean by that, Jiraiya? Well, what I mean by that, guys, is that you can buy yourself temporary love. You can get into a club. You can go there, flashing your money. A chick find out that you have money. You see the car you drive. She try to talk to you, mainly because of the fact that you have money. Sometimes it's not the fact that you're ugly. I mean, a guy can be ridiculous ugly and his bank book is fat. He, dresses nice. She can tell that you're wealth. Chicks bypass that because of money. That's just the way it is. And yeah, you can buy yourself into that relationship, and she may treat you nice, but once the money's gone, what happens after? She disappears. You can no longer afford to keep her around because you don't have any money. That money dried up. You're not in business. You get fired. Your business go under. Whatever the case may be. She'll probably be the first person to leave. Now, I'm not saying that there's not genuine females out there that will have a guy's back and so forth. That's true. But nowadays, there's so much chicks that are just looking for something, looking for whatever they can gain. That's just what there are guys like that too as well. Talk to chicks who have money because they don't want to work there, and those guys are a disgrace, I think, in my opinion, because I think it's the man's job to provide, not the woman's. But then again, we live in an age where women want to be on the same level as guys too as well. Not saying that I feel like women are on a lower level. I'm just saying all this feminism and all this different stuff that goes on. Women want to be just as powerful as men as well. So, maybe it's not so bad for some guys to let women take control. I just couldn't give my control up as a man, or my control up as being a man. Giving the woman her control as a woman and my control as a man. No, absolutely not. But if you get my understanding, what I'm saying, what I mean by buying temporary happiness, that's basically what I mean. Your money does the work for you. Your car does the work for you. You drive a bad car, a Bentley, a Ferrari, it does the work for you. That's your money speaking for you, because it takes some money to get that car. That's what's doing the job for you. That's temporary happiness, because all of those things, you spend money to get certain things. It takes money to keep to keep those people in your life. So when you spend money to get certain people in your life, it takes money to keep them there. So that, I think, is temporary happiness. Now, the happiness I think that most people will associate when they say money buy happiness is, having a family, having someone to share your life with, share your wealth, and so forth. Money cannot buy health. you have to take care of it. You know, you only have one body. You can't buy another body. You can't buy a life. You know, which I would think is some of the most important things in people's life. You know, if you could buy life, how much people would stockpile them, you know, stockpile life up. I mean, it's crazy if you think about it. But there's tons of things that money just can't buy. And these are happiness that I think supersedes a lot of different happiness that people can have and experience. You know, it's just like if your mom passed away, and it doesn't matter how much money you have, if she's sick, she can't get better. Then how do you buy happiness? You know, the happiness of, you know, keeping her alive. You absolutely can't. It doesn't matter how much money you have, whether you're a billionaire, a trillionaire, whatever it is, because the simple fact that you can't buy life, there's just some things you just can't buy. And therefore, I think that money doesn't buy happiness. Is it temporary happiness? Yes, I certainly do think so. Permanent happiness, or, you know, overall happiness, I just don't think that does. You know, you can ask a lot of guys that are billionaires. I mean, they have a very hard time, you know, staying in relationships because of the simple fact that people know who you are, know you're wealthy. I mean, you know, they're there just for the money. Even a relationship where you're talking to a woman, you know, it can be a relationship where you're just, you know, friends with a woman or you're friends with a guy. They're looking for something. Most of them are there just for the fact that they can, you know, get money from you. And the minute that you can't provide that anymore, it's gone. It's absolutely gone. So that's just my thoughts on that. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. I can go on for a lot more, but again, this will be way too long of a video. Share your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Can money buy happiness? And break it down for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode. As usual, guys, I'm your host, Jiraiya Gaming. Thank you guys very much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace.
So it's full time.